Good afternoon, vinyl community. Alex here. I'm back at long last today to finally get a video done. I know it's been an unbelievable amount of time again since I made my last video. I think it's been over 2 months, which is just ridiculously long. I apologise for not being able to make videos more regularly like I wanted to. I know a couple of videos back I said I was going to hopefully have a lot more free time this summer to make videos and get back into the swing of the VC and stuff, and that was my intention. I'm not going to bore you with a long-winded excuse as to why it hasn't happened that way, but yeah, a few things have got in the way. You know how life is sometimes. You've got to put priorities first, and we've been very busy here. We moved house just a couple of weeks ago, and hence I'm in a new room, as you can probably see. This is where I'm going to be filming my next few videos, I think, before I move again into my second year uni house at the end of August, early September. So yeah, moving around a lot at the moment. This is like the third move we've had in the last couple of years, so yeah, it's hard to settle down and get back into the rhythm of things. And obviously the move was quite stressful. Been away to France for 9 days with uni, which was cool. My girlfriend's gone off to India for 3 months as well, which, you know, obviously I wanted to spend time with her before she went. So life's just been very busy and very jumbled up at the moment, and that's why I haven't been making videos. I apologise, I really do miss being in the VC. And I do want to start getting back into it again from now on, I guess. So today is, I guess, a new start, and I wanted to come back on and get you guys up to date with the recent vinyl that I've acquired. So I'm going to do a vinyl update, just the standard one. Well, it's not quite a standard one because I have some stuff that I've bought myself, obviously, in the last couple of months since I did my last vinyl update. Yeah, that must have been over 2 months ago. And again, this is one thing I said, another thing I said a couple of videos back, that I was going to be able to buy much more vinyl this summer and go out shopping and buy a load of records. But again, you know, my financial situation has taken a downward turn, and I've had other things to pay for, and I've had to maintain a pretty, well, not full-time job, but a pretty heavy part-time job just to pay for my house deposit for next year. So I haven't really been able to buy much vinyl. I only have, I think, 4 pieces of vinyl that I've bought myself to show you today. They're all new pieces though, which I was very excited to get when I got them. But yeah, over the last month or so I haven't really picked up anything. I am looking at things I want to buy, and once this house deposit is all sorted, I'll definitely start buying many more records. But yeah, I have that stuff that I've bought myself, all of which I'm excited about. I want to show you guys. But also I have a VCLT package as well, which arrived a couple of weeks ago. I apologise sincerely to the person that sent this, that I'm only just getting around to showing it. I really do mean that. I mean, I really should have done this earlier. But yeah, I'm going to show the records that this guy very kindly sent me, the VCLT package. And I've also got a contest prize that I won in Joe's contest, me and Mr. Mayo, which I'll show first. Yeah, I think I came 3rd in this contest, and yeah, Joe was kind enough, even though obviously he lives in the States, he was kind enough to send my prize across the Atlantic Ocean, halfway across the world. I always am astounded by people that do that. You know, the generosity to send something that far and pay the postage is amazing. So yeah, I came 3rd in Joe's, I think it was a subs contest where he wanted us to show our 5 favourite Beatles albums / solo Beatles albums, which I had a lot of fun doing. I showed those, I think it was my last video, and yeah, came 3rd in the contest, and I seem to be getting pretty lucky in contests recently. The last kind of 3 or 4 contests that I've entered in the VC, I've managed to win a prize, so yeah, maybe I should enter some more. But yeah, he sent me this 7-inch, this is my prize. This is John Lennon, Watching the Wheels on the A side, and Yoko Ono, Yes I'm Your Angel on the B side, so a split 7-inch. Of course they did a lot of work together you know, through the 70s, throughout John Lennon's solo career. You know, he did obviously a lot of collaboration work with Yoko, and you know, they were pretty much together the whole time. And by the way, Double Fantasy is playing in the background from 1980, you can probably hear. And these are actually two songs from Double Fantasy, I believe. Watching the Wheels and Yes, I'm Your Angel. Two great songs. Watching the Wheels is one of my favourite John Lennon songs. Always had a soft spot for that song. Definitely one of his best later solo songs. And Yes, I'm Your Angel. I mean, I've never been a huge Yoko fan, but you know, I can appreciate some of the stuff she's done, and I definitely like this song. So thank you very much, Joe, for sending this. I'm massively appreciative. Obviously, to send it all the way from the States is you know, an amazing thing to do. So thank you, Joe. Great contest, and great channel too. I've been watching quite a few of your videos lately, and your Beatles collection is just incredible, impeccable. I'm pretty sure there's nobody in the VC that has more Beatles records than you. So yeah, keep it up, Joe, and thank you for that. That was awesome to get. Right, so I think what I'll do is show the VCLT records first, and this VCLT package is from a guy that I've been kind of conversing with now for over a year. He sent me a VCLT package last year, which was the first one he sent me, and that was amazing to get. He sent me a couple of Beatles records and a Dylan record as well, and I was so thankful for that. I didn't expect him to send me anything else, obviously. That was more than enough, and yeah, I kind of felt bad after that I didn't send him anything back. But the guy that sent this VCLT package is Jeff Ortiz, and I think his YouTube name is Jeff's Final Scene. He doesn't post YouTube videos as far as I know, but he's quite active in the Facebook community. He posts quite a few photos up in there, so go and check out Jeff's stuff. He's got a great collection. And he was kind enough to send me another VCLT package, the second one he sent me, and I just can't say thank you enough, Jeff, for this. To send me these records too. I mean, I've been looking all over the place for both of these, and you know, I couldn't find them for the life of me, so for you to send them, again, all the way from the States, is just mind-blowing to me. I can't say, you know, how much I am, you know, grateful for these. And yeah, I really do want to send you something back, and I will get round to it at some point. But yeah, as I say, once this house deposit is paid, I can hopefully send something back to you. But I'm going to show you the records he sent me. First of all, this is a Record Store Day exclusive release from this year that my store didn't seem to have. Either they didn't have it, or I didn't get into the store in time to pick it up. But I really wanted to get it, and I was really pissed off when I couldn't. So yeah, Jeff sent this across. He sent me a message saying, have you got this? And I said no, but I really want it. And he said, well, that's cool, I'll send it across. So this was so cool to get. He sent me The Cure, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, and this is the Rhino reissue, which was, as I say, released on Record Store Day. A limited pressing of 3,500. I got number 2,633, as you can see there. And yeah, Rhino is definitely one of my favourite record labels. Well, yeah, record labels. They've pressed so many good pressings, namely the Black Sabbath reissue of their self-titled album from 1970 that I have on Rhino. That has to be one of my best sounding records in my whole collection, and I would go as far to say this is as well. Rhino just have an unbelievable standard of pressing records, and they've done such a good job on this. Obviously a classic record, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. I think it's from 1986 or 1987. Sometime in the late 80s, I believe, this was put out. And yeah, The Cure is a band that I've kind of touched the surface of, but haven't really delved deeper into their discography. I'd heard Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me before getting this from Jeff, but I'd only heard it on a very crappy digital you know, version. So getting the vinyl pressing, and such a high quality vinyl pressing, was so awesome. And obviously having a limited pressing as well is awesome as well. So thank you so much for this. Amazing pressing, got it on red vinyl. with some pretty awesome labels as well. Double LP, just great stuff. So thank you, Jeff, for this one. That was so awesome to get. And secondly, this was again incredible. I opened up the package and didn't expect to see this. And Jeff had talked about this before in conversations we'd had, but for him to send it to me is just going a step further. And thank you so much, Jeff, for this. You know that I'm a big Beatles fan, and he sent me the Butcher cover, and this is Yesterday and Today by the Beatles. Originally put out in 1966, and most of you probably know the story behind this album cover if you're in any way a Beatles fan or collect Beatles records or memorabilia. But this cover here, the Butcher cover as it was titled or tagged, was intended as kind of political satire. Pop culture satire. And obviously it was quite a shocking image at the time in 1966 when this was originally put out. And Capitol, obviously the label that put out this record, received so many complaints about it being offensive and shocking for the Beatles to put out such a offensive, seemingly offensive cover, that they had to remove it. They had to, in fact, I think they asked everyone that had bought this originally in 1966, they asked to return it, and then they printed a new cover over the original Butcher cover of a much more innocent and tame image. And yeah, the Butcher cover was pretty much removed, apart from the first pressing that I guess some people kept, and you can get the originals, but they go for hundreds and hundreds of pounds. This is obviously a reissue, but they're very hard to come by. Even the reissues, I looked on Discogs, and there's only a couple being sold, and yeah, it's just so cool to have this as a kind of musical artifact in my collection. The Beatles are just one of my favourite bands in the world, and I've always wanted to have the Butcher cover. It's always been something I've been fascinated in, and to have a copy of this now is amazing. So thank you so much, Jeff. It's on white vinyl. I believe this is an unofficial album, so this is not an original Capitol label. But it's a very heavyweight pressing, and what I found was that it actually sounds very good on my turntable. I thought because obviously it's an unofficial album, that it was going to sound slightly compromised in terms of quality, but it doesn't. It actually sounds really good, and the vinyl's very heavy, yeah, it sounds very good. And I actually like the collection of tracks on here as well. Obviously 1966 was a kind of transitional period for the Beatles, and I guess that's why they put out this Butcher cover, because they were going through many changes at this time. They were kind of transitioning from the kind of teeny bop bubblegum pop that they were producing in the early 60s that was still amazing and very revolutionary, but it wasn't anything that was too far out there, and people couldn't really look at it in any kind of controversial way. And they were transitioning into a period where they were going much further out into the experimental side of their careers, into albums like Revolver, and obviously what would become Sgt. Pepper, and the stuff they did in 1967 and through into the later years. That stuff was very much more experimental, avant-garde, and often controversial. It happens to be my favourite time of the Beatles' career, kind of 1966 to 1968. Definitely my favourite period, and just a great collection of tracks on here. We got Yesterday, Dr. Robert, I'm Only Sleeping, Annual Bird Can Sing, Nowhere Man, Drive My Car. Some good tracks from kind of Revolver and Rubber Soul on here, so can't thank you enough, Jeff, for sending this. Just so cool. Right, so I've been rambling on here for like 15 minutes, so I think what I'm going to do is cut the video here and come back in another video to show the remainder of these finds. As I say, I still have some stuff that I picked up myself, 4 records in total, and I definitely want to talk about them. So yeah, I think it's best if I come back and make another video for those. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I want to again say a massive thank you to Jeff's Vinyl Scene. for this amazing VCLT package. I really do appreciate it. Both of the packages you've sent me now have been outstanding, and just can't say thank you enough for the one you sent me this time. Both amazing records. So yeah, thanks Jeff, and second of all, again, thank you to Joe for sending my contest prize promptly. It arrived very, very quickly indeed. So thanks to both of those guys. You're the reason that the VC is such a wonderful community. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Look out for my next video. Hopefully I'll get it done today. If not, I'll definitely get it done tomorrow. But yeah, watch out for that. And yeah, keep it up, guys. Keep posting videos. Keep being great people. And I'll see you very shortly. Thanks for watching.